Hola muchachos, welcome back to my channel. We're a little bit under the weather just as of recently. It's so weird because I don't feel sick, but someone was saying like, oh, your voice sounds kind of weird. And I was like, no it doesn't, like no way. And then I was listening to myself talking like while I was editing a video and I was like, oh my goodness, I sound crazy. I sound so weird. So this is my voice. I'm apparently getting over something that I didn't realize I had. Someone that is carrying something that they don't realize they are carrying, that is called an asymptomatic carrier. That's just me bragging about what I know. Anyway, for today's video, and the reason I pulled out my phone, I'm doing a video about assumptions. This has been going all over YouTube. I don't know who started it. If you do know, please leave it in a comment down below so these people get the proper credit they deserve. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me some assumptions. What do you assume about me? What are you thinking about me? And I thought this would just be a really cool video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do everything from lifestyle videos to mama videos to food, shopping, vlogs, just pretty much whatever I want to do. So I hope you subscribe and stick around, and let's go ahead and get started with this video. Wow. This is hilarious. I am mostly just getting a lot of compliments so far. Thank you. Wonder Woman, super bomb, rad chick, perfect daughter, awesome friend. Aww. You guys are really sweet. What the heck? These aren't assumptions. These are just compliments. It's gonna be the most boring video ever. I assume you're not a very strict parent. I am strict. I'm not strict in the sense that I'm honestly really rude or cruel to my kids, but there's rules that are set down that they need to follow, and if they don't, I do get kind of strict about it. But at the same time, I would like to think I'm a fun mom. You can sing. I hear you say, look up, child. That's about as good as I can do when I'm sick. You never sit down or rest. Very true. I'm only able to do that pretty much at nighttime when I'm sleeping. I assume you're a very strong person on the inside. That is very true. I think a lot of people assume that I'm not because I'm kind of really small and I come across as just kind of like girly and crazy and fun. I'm very strong on the inside. I've been able to take a lot and I've been fine. This is interesting. You're very judgmental of people at first, but then you have to take a step back for a moment and tell yourself not to be. It is kind of true. Not always, but for sure there have been times where I'm like, whoa, that was brutal. I was way too judgy on that person. So I gotta really keep myself in check, and my husband really has to keep me in check because it's really bad. That's actually something that I have to work on. Kieran was your first boyfriend. Yes, he was. And now we're married because I made him marry me. I always say that. Maybe I'll do our love story one day, but I always say I made Kieran marry me. That's not really true, but it's kind of true. That you were a quiet and reserved girl at school. Now, I was homeschooled, but in my homeschooling years, I was very quiet. I was shy. I would say I had social anxiety. Huge, like absolutely huge. I really didn't get out of that until honestly, maybe I was married, to be honest. I don't know why, but I assume you've been on mission trips, correct? Not correct. I have never done mission trips. I know my husband kind of has. I've firstly never been given the ability to, but also I'm not someone that I would say is gifted in that area. I instead will use my money and give it to people so they can go on mission trips. You make 6 figures doing YouTube. Moving on. You collect cute dry flower petals in your books. Yes, I do. That's hilarious. You do not want to surround yourself or be friends with people who are not of the same religion. If you don't know, I'm just a Bible-believing Christian. I love the Lord. And that is absolutely not true. I have countless amounts of friends and acquaintances and family that I hang out with that are not Christian, that don't believe in the Lord. And you know what? I love them to pieces. You don't need much for happiness. You know, that's true too. You guys really know me well. It really takes a small bit to make me happy. I'm quite an easy to please person. You low-key want a 4th baby even though you said you're done for now? Yes, I do. I totally want a 4th kid, and me and Kieran have said this. We don't want to stop at 3. I just don't think I can go through another pregnancy and be okay. Which is fine because there's always the ability to adopt and foster, but I don't think we're done with kids yet. I really do want a 4th someday. Heckin' enthusiastic and somehow still heckin' rational. Please be my mom. I would love to be your mom, whoever you are. You moved out of your parents' house at a young age. Maybe. I was 19 when I got married, and that's when I moved out of my parents' house. You shaved your head because of lice. You were popular in high school. Yes, among my other 3 siblings that I was homeschooled with, very popular indeed. You and your husband never fight. You know what? It's so stupid. We don't. We've even almost tried. Like, I've been like, okay, Sarah, like, just, you know what? Just try to like, just stir up something. Not in a bad way. I think we've gone into like 2 fights. That was when we were dating though. We're not a fighting couple because we're not fighters in general. If we need to talk about something, we talk about it and we get to the bottom of it. But that is not saying our relationship is perfect, nor is it saying that we will never fight. One day we will, and I mildly look forward to it because I feel like an absolute weirdo without having like a normal fighting relationship with my husband. Isn't that weird? That's kind of weird. That's weird. Don't worry about anything. I think I'm not a worrier because Kieran isn't a worrier. So like together, we just don't worry about stuff and we pray about a lot of things, and it's awesome. You thought I was tall? Thank you. I'm 5'4", not tall, but not super short either. Neat freak, I am such a neat freak. I go to people's houses and I'm like, what is this? Like, how do you live here? And then I come back to my house and I'm like, oh, there's a sock on the ground. Like, what is this? I'm such a neat freak. It's a little extreme and I'm trying to just kind of like take a step back because it's almost a problem. And kids are supposed to be napping. They're building blocks. I'm gonna go in there and they'll have like huge towers all built. I'll address this. I get this a lot. You kind of regret having kids so young? No. Not at all. As far as I know, I'm 23 years old. I'm never gonna have to give birth to another kid again, and I can move on from that kind of stage in my life and just take care of myself. I can enjoy my kids. I have tons of energy at my age. No. I do not regret having kids young. Okay, let's wrap this up. You have a babysitter so you can work on your business. As of recently, yes. And it's awesome. You don't read your comments on Guru Gossip? What is that? I've never heard of Guru Gossip, so no. I do not. I don't have time. Are you joking? I hardly have time to read my own comments on my own videos, let alone go somewhere else and read other things. You don't watch TV? No, I don't. Why? I don't own a TV. We have a Mac computer, which is perfect. But no, I don't watch TV. Again, I don't have time. Okay, 2 more. You shop at Trader Joe's? No, I live in the west coast of Canada, so we do not have a Trader Joe's here. I'm not okay with that. Trader Joe's, please. I will completely fund you. That's not true. I would just really love for you to come here, up to Canada. Like, you don't understand. I would live in your store. More of a reason to come up here. I love Trader Joe's. You were a tomboy growing up. Last one. Yeah, totally. Climbing trees, eating dirt. I had a bug collection. I loved wearing my brother's clothes. And there's still a part of me that has like that inward tomboy. I just want to climb trees like all the time. Like I'm still like that. I just want to jump off cliffs. I want to play on motorbikes. Like absolutely 110%. That's still like deep inside me. But I did kind of go through more of a phase of that growing up here and there. I may look like a little bit of a tomboy now because we got scalped. Well, we shaved our head. Yes, you are correct. Thank you guys very much for clicking on this video and checking it out. I hope you liked it. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me. I still have thousands of assumptions that you have still left on my phone. Maybe sometime I'll do a get ready with me and go over some more assumptions for you guys. That can be kind of cool and kind of fun. So thank you very much for watching and listening to my sick voice. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.